Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Sewell Train Out 2020 back getting the cut with another video. Today we got how to score easier, bro. Much easier. Make the game much more simple. Add more points to the board without even having to beat Paul George in his prime. You feel me? So without further ado, also this is By Any Means Basketball. Great page, great breakdowns that he does, and I agree with a lot of stuff you be saying, man, because it's pretty simple, but you have to be willing to do it.
Than it is. Even players who score 20 plus points a game, some of the best players in the world, they don't score only tough buckets. They get their easy ones too. Realistically, I would say that the vast majority of their buckets are actually easier shots. So by just simplifying the way that you're scoring, implementing some of these ways into your game, you'll not only score more, but easier, conserve more energy, start to build up that psychological momentum. A lot of the time, getting some of these easy buckets can lead to us making some of these tougher shots because we get into that flow state. So it can do a lot for you. And at the end of the day, coaches like seeing players who get easy buckets.
Love that.
Even when they're not shooting crazy shots off of crazy moves. So let's break down exactly how you can start getting easy buckets.
As a matter of fact, this is for the guy that is trying to not, it don't even matter if he start the game, he's trying to end the game. He has to be on the floor because of the effort he brings to the game. You feel me? Here we go.
So first off is being able to find space on the perimeter for your shot. This is low-key an art, but it just doesn't get talked about enough.
Definitely an art. I know some coaches that do drills. It's called lifting and pulling, especially when a ball handler is driving downhill. And you want to be in the dang near in the facility of where the driver is, not in there clogging the way, but in a way where it's like you filling in the open space because say if he gets doubled.
And literally just looks like this. A small relocation along the three-point line to
a point example. Reggie Jackson drove into the lane. Luke Kennard out for a three.
Different, more optimal spot.
Splash.
So we got to get good at relocating for two main reasons. Number one is to find the open pocket of space. As defenders collapse into help, different spots on that three-point line become a little bit more open. So our goal is to find the spot with the most distance possible from any of our defenders, like he does here.
In this case right here, he spaced away from Reggie Jackson only because it's easier to guard two people when they're right next to each other. You feel me? So they made it much easier for that kick out, for more spacing, which the NBA loves. Not even just the NBA, but I've seen college and even some high school teams do it. You know what I'm saying? Which is fire to teach.
To make it the longest
more spacing,
closeout possible.
The better. It's harder to guard.
We may seem super open, but can we be more open? And the second reason is to make it the easiest and quickest pass for your teammate who has the ball. Ultimately, you could be wide open, but if your teammate can't get you the ball, it don't matter. I see players complain all the time about not getting the ball when they're open. And yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They may have been open, but they didn't relocate to where they were seen or where it's a makeable.
Well, that was beautiful. So I have a teammate on my men's league team, or even in college too. Like, he would complain. Like, he doesn't get the ball. Oh, I'm open, but doesn't get it. But the thing also was he never relocated to be open. Like, he never was, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm going baseline, he never slid to the other baseline so he can get an open kick. Like, he just would be flat out pissed. After a while, you do want to stop moving to get open, but at the same time, there has to be a way where it's like, all right, I have to continue to do it no matter what. Like, no matter what. I just
so here, for example, if Larkin stays,
once the opportunity happens, then you got a shot.
In the corner, yeah, he's open, but he ain't getting that pass. So he scoots up a bit.
Like, this is perfect. Shane Larkin was in the corner. He couldn't see him line drive baseline, so he scoot up. He reversed his pivot. Shane Larkin's wide open.
And is able to receive that pass for the trade
Easy
ball.
buckets. Cash.
These don't have to be crazy movements, clearly. It can literally just be micro adjustments, but it's got to be something we get good at. Also, keep in mind that this off of offensive rebounds and in the midst of chaos should be the
I don't know how many times y'all ever seen it, but off of old boys threes, crazy.
First thought. Find that open space, and I guarantee you'll get a few extra wide open shots per game. Next is transition. And I'm not just talking about being the player with the ball, but the hustle and the positioning for off-ball players. When you know you have or can have an advantage in transition, if you're able to once again find that open pocket of space or open lane and really sprint there as fast as possible, you'd be surprised with how many open threes and layups you could get. Of course, we got to be.
So you got to understand this too, fellas and ladies, that when it comes to easy buckets, running hard is probably top tier, one of the easiest things to do. I know one of these is going to be effort, because there's people that just get paid just off of effort points. Those are the people that won't be that coaches leave on the floor because they're going to play hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about with a little bit of skill also, not just the crash outs. You know what I'm saying? But in transition, run the lanes hard, you're going to get paid. You're going to get paid. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about off points, layups. And I'm not talking about like leak outs, like half court, you're cherry picking. Nah, I'm talking about like,
cautious of cherry picking and leaving our
he
teammates
just said the
in
same
tough
thing.
spots.
Like we're not talking about cherry picking. We're talking about just like running the floor hard.
Our first priority is always securing the stop and the board. But if you can get that timing down to be ready to find position for an outlet as soon as your teammate gets the board or the steal, you'll be out in transition a lot more for easier buckets. Maybe not all wide open ones, but definitely easier ones. Or even better, just turn defense into a few extra transition points. If you're able to get a steal or force a bad pass, that's a few easy points per game for you or for your teammates.
House.
Oh, what y'all know about Jalen House?
The thief. Wow.
Next one here is attacking closeouts the right way. So this is the
Oh my goodness.
most vulnerable time for defenders.
Yo, y'all ever played a team where they weren't good at all? Like no type of, you know what I'm saying, mixing this bag, nothing. But what they did was they did it like they system to a T. Like attacking closeouts, strong, solid, getting on 2-foot stops.
Period. They're sprinting at you most times, trying to close
it's
space.
Hard to guard. It's hard to guard when the ball's moving, and you're running that closeouts, and then somebody got to help you.
So if you're ready to attack off of this, it's easy money. And way too often, I see players wait until the defender is set and then make their move. But now it's automatically a tougher scoring opportunity. So just go right away. Make a 0-second decision.
Right, like you just said, 0-second decision. You have to be fast making this decision and live with it. If you're gonna catch that ball and shoot that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Shoot, drive, do something, attack as that defense is sprinting at you, and you'd be surprised at how much easier scoring is. Then, of course, if they recover and play good defense, you may have to get creative from there, and that's the best time for it. Simplicity comes first, and then play off of that as the defender has to recover.
Yes.
Next is learning to make simple cuts to find space closer to the bucket. Again, once you start looking for this, you'll be surprised at how many defenders fall asleep.
This is actually a timing thing. And usually as games like go on, defenders usually like get tired and start trying to overhelp. Like, look at this position right here. He's watching the ball on the backside, so you can backdoor cut him. He's trying to help, so he could backdoor cut. Like, the point guard for Kansas State, mad options.
For a quick second, especially as your team.
Look, like, he's thinking this man's still in the corner because he's so high up. And they drop right in the back.
To drive and collapse defenders. And you may not get it, but if you do, it's usually one of the easier buckets you can get. Again, this is a whole art in itself, but if you can get the timing down, the angles to ensure you secure an easy shot, and then of course the ability to quickly catch and score, that's easy points, I promise you.
LeBron James, unlike a lot of teams.
Then an underrated one is understanding spots and space in the mid-range. Realistically, most players play a little bit more for a three or a drive to the paint, both on ball and help defenders. So usually there's going to be some open space in that mid-range area. Just about finding it. And the key here is that we're going to have to utilize different angles.
Oh, he said it right when I was just about to say
directions. Most players are only
angles, man. Some people think you have to go like straight line drive. No, sometimes you have to go on a curve, like you said, laterally.
Comfortable taking that standard length pull up right in the direction of the rim. But if you're able to take these short dribbles too, and even move laterally to the sides, you can find that space much easier for open shots.
If I catch it here, I don't have to just go straight downhill with that. I can take a little lateral dribble to separate out. I can take kind of a dribble into them to make sure I create some contact. So adjust the angle a little bit.
Next here is attacking the pick and roll, handoffs, and even off-ball screens to score, not just using them to go through the motions. So just having the first option is scoring is
I be seeing that a lot. Players, at least in like high school and sometimes in college, like just going through the motions when it comes to these sets that the coach be putting in. You have to really buy in. Like say these dribble handoffs happen.
Big mindset.
They get an opportunity.
Because very often you'll have that opportunity coming off of these screens and handoffs. These naturally create disadvantages for defenders. So why we use it? Many times players come off these looking to pass.
Side note, shameless plug. Look out for a 2-foot floater video coming out.
forfeit
Much
easy
easier.
scoring opportunities. Of course, don't have tunnel vision, but definitely think score first. All right, second to last one here. Get good at floaters. Look how much
That's what I
easier
just
and how
called it.
low impact these are. Yes, being able to get to the 10
It
and
will save your body off 2 feet floaters or 2 foot floaters. I'm telling
finish
you,
through
man.
contact is huge too. But if you're able to avoid this a couple times a game with the float game, not only will it probably increase your shooting percentage in this area, but will help you save energy. And you'll probably get injured less as well. Imagine attacking a
telling you.
big to the chest 5 to 6 times a game. There's a much higher chance of you getting injured this way than if you throw up a controlled, comfortable floater.
Floating.
And then the last one is a big one. Hustle plays, mainly in the form of getting
Oh, this is just straight up effort. Like, I'll give you a player an example. Josh Hart. Y'all probably think, oh, he stinks. No, bro. He's making the hustle plays. He's making all the plays that coaches love.
offensive boards. Again,
Oh,
you'd
he can't shoot. He can't even dribble. But he know how to backdoor cut.
be surprised. Of course, be ready to get back on defense too. But if you're in a decent position to go for it, or at least be ready for
Small
it, do
things,
it.
bro.
There are so many defenders that completely space
said,
out
this is
after a
just
shot.
straight effort.
There are also a lot of tip outs that can come out to you for an easy bucket.
Playing
So
hard.
take advantage of these, and I guarantee you'll get at least 1 or 2 a game, which could lead to easy scoring opportunities.
Like me personally, I love a teammate that's this kind of guy.
So if you score 6 points off of reposition threes, 2 in transition, 4 off of attack and closeouts, 2 off of cuts, 4 off of middies, 2 off a handoff or a pick and roll, 2 off of a floater, and then 4 off of hustle points, that's 24 points.
Side note, this is very underrated. You have high school 4 quarters and college 2 halves. If you really break down how you can get your points in the time allowed that you're in, you're golden.
Yeah.
You're
And you
golden,
didn't even
bro.
have to go get a tough bucket.
And you didn't have to be Paul George, or no shade to Paul George, but you don't have to do all that bag work. Unnecessary. I mean, sometimes it's necessary. Being a shot creator is on point, but if you try and get more buckets, simple
So, of
stuff.
course, work on your skills, right? Be able to score when it is better defense, and it's not easy. But if you're able to tack on these easy buckets onto your game, promise you it's going to change everything.
100%.
So, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate the support.
Lastly, too, bruh, don't be doing nothing that's out your wheelhouse. I get if it's an open shot, shoot it. But if you're not a shooter, play within your means. Work on your game. And, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. But I'm too old Trey, not 20 Trey. And I'm going.